Alright folks, let's get into a topic that's pretty alarming when you really start digging into it: the chemicals used in bodybuilding. The world of bodybuilding isn't just about lifting heavy and eating right. For some, it's also about taking all kinds of substances to get that perfect physique. And let me tell you, some of these chemicals are downright horrifying. They can have effects that are way beyond what most people expect. First off, let's talk about anabolic steroids. These are synthetic versions of testosterone, the male hormone that promotes muscle growth. Bodybuilders use steroids to build muscle faster and recover from workouts quicker. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch: steroids can cause a whole bunch of nasty side effects. For men, this includes shrinking testicles, reduced sperm count, infertility, baldness, and the development of breasts. For women, it can lead to a deeper voice, increased body hair, baldness, and changes in their menstrual cycle. And that's not all. Steroids can also cause liver damage, heart problems, and aggressive behavior, sometimes referred to as roid rage. Then there's insulin. Yes, the same insulin that people with diabetes use to manage their blood sugar levels. Some bodybuilders use insulin to increase muscle mass. Insulin helps the body absorb nutrients, and when used correctly, it can enhance muscle growth. However, using insulin without medical supervision is extremely dangerous. It can lead to severe hypoglycemia, where your blood sugar levels drop too low. This can cause dizziness, confusion, unconsciousness, and even death. The risks far outweigh the benefits, but some bodybuilders still take the gamble. Another scary substance is human growth hormone, or HGH. HGH is naturally produced by the pituitary gland and is essential for growth and development. In bodybuilding, synthetic HGH is used to increase muscle mass and reduce body fat. But here's the kicker: excessive use of HGH can lead to a condition called acromegaly, where bones grow excessively and cause deformities. It can also cause heart disease, diabetes, and an increased risk of cancer. Not exactly what you want when trying to improve your physique. Clenbuterol is another chemical that's popular in the bodybuilding world. Originally developed to treat asthma, clenbuterol is now used for its fat-burning properties. It's not approved for human use in many countries, including the United States, but that hasn't stopped bodybuilders from getting their hands on it. Clenbuterol can increase your heart rate and body temperature, helping to burn fat. But it can also cause heart palpitations, high blood pressure, and even heart attacks. Long-term use can lead to muscle cramps, tremors, and insomnia. Now, let's talk about diuretics. These are drugs that help the body get rid of excess water. Bodybuilders use them to achieve a more defined and ripped look before competitions. Diuretics can make muscles look more pronounced by reducing water retention. However, they can also cause dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, and kidney damage. Severe dehydration can lead to dizziness, fainting, and even death. It's a risky business, and many bodybuilders push their bodies to the brink to achieve that perfect look. We can't forget about the various painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs that bodybuilders use to keep going through intense training sessions. Drugs like ibuprofen and acetaminophen are taken in large quantities to mask the pain and inflammation caused by heavy lifting. But these drugs can wreak havoc on the liver and kidneys when used excessively. Long-term use can lead to chronic liver damage, kidney failure, and gastrointestinal issues like ulcers and bleeding. Then there's the world of synthetic peptides. These are short chains of amino acids that can mimic the effects of certain hormones and proteins in the body. Bodybuilders use peptides to increase muscle mass, reduce body fat, and improve recovery times. Some of the popular peptides include IGF-1, which promotes muscle growth, and TB500, which is used for its healing properties. However, the long-term effects of using synthetic peptides are not well understood, and there is a risk of serious side effects, including organ damage and increased cancer risk. Let's not forget about the extreme measures some bodybuilders take, like using synthol. Synthol is a site enhancement oil that bodybuilders inject directly into their muscles to increase their size. It's not a muscle-building substance, but rather an oil that adds volume to the muscle tissue. The results can be pretty grotesque and unnatural looking. Worse, synthol injections can lead to muscle deformities, infections, and even nerve damage. In some cases, the oil can form hard lumps that require surgical removal. We also need to mention the psychological toll these chemicals can take. The pressure to maintain a certain physique can lead to body dysmorphia, where individuals become obsessed with perceived flaws in their appearance. This can drive them to use more and more dangerous substances, creating a vicious cycle of dependency and harm. The mental health aspect is just as important as the physical risks, and it's something that's often overlooked in the bodybuilding community. Another chemical that has seen use in the bodybuilding world is trenbolone, a powerful anabolic steroid. Trenbolone is known for its ability to build muscle mass and strength rapidly. However, it's also notorious for its severe side effects. Users often experience night sweats, insomnia, and a significant impact on their cardiovascular health. Trenbolone can cause a rise in bad cholesterol levels and a drop in good cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease. Additionally, it can lead to aggressive behavior and mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Stimulants like ephedrine and amphetamines are also used by some bodybuilders to enhance their performance and energy levels. These substances can provide a temporary boost, allowing for more intense and prolonged workouts. However, they come with a high risk of addiction and a host of dangerous side effects, including increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and potential heart attacks. The use of stimulants can also lead to severe mood swings, paranoia, and other mental health issues. Erythropoietin, or EPO, is another chemical that has found its way into bodybuilding. EPO is a hormone that stimulates the production of red blood cells, increasing oxygen delivery to the muscles and enhancing endurance. It's commonly associated with endurance sports like cycling, but some bodybuilders use it to improve their cardiovascular performance. The problem is, using EPO can thicken the blood, leading to an increased risk of blood clots, strokes, and heart attacks. It's a dangerous game to play, especially without medical supervision. The use of thyroid hormones, like T3 and T4, is another concerning trend. These hormones regulate metabolism, and bodybuilders use them to accelerate fat loss. However, messing with thyroid hormones can have serious consequences. It can lead to an overactive thyroid, causing symptoms like rapid heartbeat, weight loss, and anxiety. Long-term misuse can result in permanent thyroid damage and other metabolic issues. Another category of dangerous chemicals includes selective androgen receptor modulators, or SARMs. These compounds are designed to mimic the effects of anabolic steroids without the same level of side effects. SARMs are used to increase muscle mass and strength, but they are still experimental and not approved for human use. The long-term effects are unknown, and there are concerns about their potential to cause liver damage, cardiovascular problems, and hormonal imbalances. One particularly dangerous practice is the use of combination stacks, where multiple steroids and other substances are used together to maximize their effects. This practice can lead to a compounded risk of side effects and severe health complications. The body can only handle so much stress, and combining these powerful chemicals can push it beyond its limits, leading to potentially life-threatening conditions. The desire for the perfect physique has driven some bodybuilders to use extreme methods like blood doping. This involves increasing the number of red blood cells in the bloodstream to enhance oxygen delivery to the muscles. Blood doping is typically associated with endurance sports, but it has been used in bodybuilding to improve performance. The process can be risky and involves transfusions or the use of EPO. The risks include blood clots, strokes, and heart attacks. Finally, it's important to highlight the role of counterfeit and contaminated products. The bodybuilding supplement market is largely unregulated, and many products contain undisclosed ingredients or are contaminated with harmful substances. Counterfeit steroids and other drugs are widespread, and using these unverified products can lead to severe health issues. Bodybuilders who use these substances often have no idea what they're putting into their bodies, increasing the risk of adverse effects. In conclusion, the chemicals used in bodybuilding to achieve that perfect physique are far more dangerous than many people realize. From anabolic steroids and insulin to human growth hormone and clenbuterol, these substances carry a host of severe health risks. The pursuit of muscle mass and definition has driven some to take extreme measures, using substances like diuretics, painkillers, synthetic peptides, and even synthol. The psychological toll, combined with the physical dangers, makes this a deeply concerning issue. The bodybuilding community must recognize these risks and promote safer, more sustainable practices to protect the health and well-being of its members.